We're going to start class today with our feet on the mat. I'm going to scoot up as close as possible so you guys can see my body. And then coming down. Hands open, just at this moment bringing our awareness to the body. Maybe bring our knees together in the center so that we're releasing any holding on and just allowing ourselves to relax. And then we're going to bring our left hand to the center of our chest where our heart chakra is located. And we're just going to notice our breath in this space, bringing our awareness to this space. Moving the hand down right below, or right where the sternum is, or below the ribs in the solar plexus area. And noticing our breath in and out, the inhale and the exhale. And then lastly, moving our hand to around the belly button area, maybe a little below, to our sacral chakra area. And just filling the space with air naturally. And then allow yourselves to come back to relaxation. We're going to bring our right hand to the heart chakra, but this time we're going to intentionally fill up this space like a balloon and really bring in that vitality and new energy, oxygen to this space. If you feel like you want to release excess energy or detox, go ahead and release that air from your mouth after filling that space. And now moving on to the solar plexus area, right below the ribs in the center. We're going to again fill up the solar plexus chakra, but intentionally filling up that space with fresh oxygen and prana, or life force energy, which is really just oxygen that keeps our body alive. And then lastly, the sacral chakra area around the belly button, maybe a little below. And filling that space like a balloon to the best of your ability. And now that we've come into our body and brought awareness to our breath, we're going to invite some movement into our body. So bringing ourselves up, I want to sit at the very top of my mat, at least right now, so that you guys can see my full body. But find wherever you're comfortable. We're going to inhale the arms up, look up, reach the arms, and exhale, fold forward, grounding the palms, or just bringing the elbows down as far as you can go. Maybe the belly button comes to spine, to really allow yourself to come forward. And then moving the hands toward the body here, we're going to ground our left hand and reach the right arm over. You can really feel that stretch, opening up that right side from the tip of the middle finger all the way to the hip. Big deep breath, fill up the space. Exhale. And then moving to the other side. Another big deep breath, inhaling into that left side, opening up that space. We're going to inhale back up and then exhale over. Another big deep breath. Last time, inhaling the body up, exhale over. And then coming back to the center, we're going to come into a gentle twist. We're going to bring that right hand over the left knee, look over the opposite shoulder, and twist. Other side. And then coming back to the center, we're actually going to bring our legs forward in front of us, preparing for a forward fold, a seated forward fold. Inhale the arms up, reach, and then exhale, forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Maybe you bring your hands to your feet all the way. Maybe your hands are grounded to the mat, wherever you feel most comfortable. Maybe bring that belly button to spine to really bring that belly over the thighs if available, and exhale deep into that stretch. Inhale, lengthen the body, and then exhale, deepen into the stretch. You can do that in any stretch throughout the practice. This music is quite interesting. I'm going to change the song. Oh, it's doing shuffle. Yeah, we don't want to shuffle. But here we are, either way. Exhale. Inhale the body back up. We're going to bring the bottom foot on the left side into that right inner thigh. And then walk into that right thigh here. Inhale the body up, switch sides. And then yet again coming over that left side. Really focusing on stretching because you want to be able to warm up the whole body so you're prepared for your practice, which prevents injury. Inhale the body back up, both feet come forward. Bring the hands to our side, Dandasana staff pose. Engage the thighs and the core, back is straight. Hands are supposed to be flat to the mat, wherever you are is fine. Big deep breath. Whatever feels good. Bringing the hands behind, we're gliding back behind us and push that body up, pointing the toes, opening up the throat and the chest. Purvottanasana. Exhale, bringing those hips back to the mat. Getting back into our seated position, moving the gluteal flesh here, and then exhale, coming right over those thighs to get into Paschimottanasana. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, deepen into the stretch. Inhale the body back up. We're going to do Janu Sirsasana. The left bottom foot is faced in toward the right thigh. Exhale over that right leg. Inhale back up, switch sides. Exhale over the left leg. Coming back up. Yet again, both feet in front. Dandasana staff pose. Engage the core. Warming the body from the inside out. Glide the hands behind. Push the body up. Purvottanasana. Point the toes. Open up the chest and throat. Hold. And exhale. Hips come back down to the mat. All right. Now I think we're ready to do our wide leg stance for our next few stretches. This probably isn't the most flattering pose on camera, but thankfully that's not what we're here for. We're going to ground our palms and our forearms as far forward as we can. And then bring our head forward and just kind of relax. Find what feels good. Inhale the body up, walking over this left leg here. Exhale. And then walking over to the other side. One big breath into that pose. Coming back to the center. Maybe become a little more forward than we were able to last time. You can really feel it in that inner thigh area, which really opens up that space. It's good for us. It's not always open, so it's something that could use that extra space we're making here for release. We can bring our left hand to our left hip, open up the chest to the sky, look up. Exhale, opening up the other side, right hand comes to hip, look up. And then we come back forward. We're then going to bring our left hand and forearm over to our left leg. Reach the right arm over, either toward the left toes or actually grabbing the left toes. You can feel that stretch all the way down the right side. Big deep breath. Windmill the body over, reach for the other toes. And then coming back to the center, we're going to bring the feet in, Baddha Konasana. Bringing our hips toward our heels here, grabbing the toes. We're going to exhale, fold forward over those toes. And sometimes you can use your elbows to open up if need be. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, deepen into that stretch. You can exhale out the mouth to kind of release or detox. Or you can close the mouth and really build that heat within the body. We usually call that Ujjayi breath, and we can go over that another time. It just gives you an idea. Inhale the body up. We're then going to bring our body to a flat tabletop position. So I like to use this mat because my knees like the support. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale the crown of the head toward the tailbone, look up. Exhale, rounding the spine forward. This is a cat or a Halloween cat. Going as slow or as fast it feels good to you. The pace is yours to choose. Again, coming in flat back tabletop position, we're going to exhale the hips all the way down to the heels. Release the head and neck just for a minute. Giving your shoulders a break. Big deep breath. Audible exhale. Walking the hands forward, grounding our palms to the mat. Reach the front body forward and up for upward dog or Sphinx pose. And then bring that front body forward, maybe so we can bring the hands right under our shoulders, maybe a little above, flip the toes, push the top of the body up, hips come to sky. We're in our downward dog. I'm just going to walk forward so I know that you guys can see me in the view of the camera. Reaching those hips toward the sky, we're going to exhale, looking back between the legs. That's our drishti, or our focus point, keeping us in alignment. And just finding what feels good, taking a few deep breaths, maybe walking the dog. This is also called Adho Mukha Shavasana in Sanskrit. And I'm working on my pronunciation, but it's always fun to give the original terminology. And when you feel like you found your spot that feels real nice and good here, lift the toes, bend the knees, hover right above the mat, really opening up the back of those toes, releasing any energy that might be stuck down there. Plus it feels really good. And then coming back up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale forward, hover the knees. Inhale back up, we're back in our downward dog. Lift the toes, we're going to lift that left leg for a three-legged dog. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice some of my toes, I like it that way, but some people just like to stay grounded, so it's really up to you. Now we're going to reach that right leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ground the right leg. Lift the toes, bend the knees, jump forward in between both hands. We're going to be Uttanasana, forward fold, exhale. Bringing the crown of the head toward the ground of the mat. Open up the arms, reverse swan dive. Bringing the hands all the way up, hands come together, hands come to heart. Samasthiti equals standing. Finding your breath. Now that we've created some space in the body and in our minds, we can also find an inspiration or an intention or a wish or a request to kind of place in this space to help bring alive through our practice. Maybe it's for positivity, or maybe it's to bring about well-being to the body or to another. Maybe it's to manifest a blessing in your life or in others. Inhale the arms up when you're ready. And then exhale the right arm down. Left arm reaches all the way over. Really opening up that side yet again. We did this earlier sitting down. Inhale up, windmill over. Exhale. Reach that right arm. Coming back up. We're this time going to grab our left wrist and really open up deep this time. Just a little more than we were able to before. Inhale up. Exhale over, same thing. And then coming back up, bringing the hands to our sides here. We're going to bring our legs open so that they're shoulder length apart. I'm going to back up just a little bit. I'm on this front area because my camera at this point, that's the best view I have, is up in this front area, but you can be wherever you want to be on your mat. So my legs are slightly apart here. Hands are clasped behind the back, opening up the throat and the chest. And then hinge forward. Just allowing the head to just kind of dangle. Arms are just kind of hanging there. And then when you're ready, bring in those hands to your lower back, releasing the hands around. And I like to grab my shoulders and just allow complete surrender in this pose. Big deep breath. Ground the right hand to the mat, reach up, look to the sky. Big deep breath. And exhale, sweep the left hand down, inhale up. Exhale, coming back to the center. We're now going to bend the knees, coming into Malasana squat, yogi squat. Hands are at the heart, using our elbows, maybe open up this space. And here we can really take this moment to kind of ground those intentions that we place, those inspirations into our physical body and physical experience. From idea to the physical world. Big thank you. Okay, we're going to have a little seat here. Yet again, bringing the bottoms of our feet together to continue with the Baddha Konasana that we did earlier. You can use your hands to grab those toes, exhale forward into that stretch. Take that one step further. We're going to bring our left hand to our left hip, open up to the sky. Other side. And then bring the body back forward. We're actually going to bring our knees together. At any point you want to use a towel or take a drink, do as you wish. I'm on my porch, so it definitely is going to get hot for me. So I'll be doing that throughout. I'm going to bring my knees up. Hold into half Navasana bow pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice and easy. I'm going to stretch my legs out. My knees are a little sensitive, so I kind of have to help it along. And hold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're then going to bring the feet down to the mat. Open up yet again, Baddha Konasana. Going all the way forward. Exhale. Inhale the left arm up. Look up to the sky. Exhale, other side. Back to center. Bring the knees together. Knees up. We're going to bring the hands back. We're going to open and close. Knees in and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to scoot up just slightly. You can either stay there in that specific exercise, or you can kick it up a notch. Bring the knees up, come all the way open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grounding the feet, bring the back all the way down to the mat. We're going to bring our shoulders kind of underneath our shoulder blades. Hands and forearms are grounded toward the mat. Knees are up. We're just going to push those hips to the sky and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to pulse. 1, 2. Really engage that back body. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time, hold, and release. Taking a moment, if you like, here. And then we're just going to bring our knees in, give yourself a big hug, and then use our body's momentum to bring us all the way forward if available. If not, come up nice and easy. Flat feet to the mat. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Bring the crown of the head toward the mat. Open up the arms, reverse swan dive. Bringing the hands all the way up. And then bring the hands to heart. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale, forward fold. Swan dive to the mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, back up, flat back. Hands come to shins, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, ground the palms to the mat. Walk or jump, either walk back, or I prefer just for fun to jump back. We're in a plank, but only because we're preparing. Yes. For chaturanga, bring the elbows in. There's a little more room here. Bring the elbows in, bring that front body all the way toward the mat, and inhale up, upward dog. Exhale, hips come to the sky. We're in our downward dog. Yet again. Finding your stance. It feels good. Exhale. We're going to inhale that left leg up, and then we're going to bring that knee to the nose. 1. Reach. Bring it to the left elbow. Reach. And then right elbow. Reach. And then bringing that left leg back down. Downward dog. Exhale. Inhale the right leg up. Bring the knee all the way forward. Touch the nose or close to it. Reach. Right elbow. Reach. And left elbow. Reach. Bring the legs back together. Inhale up. Your toes come up, lift the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Jump in between both hands. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Opening up the arms, reverse swan dive. Bring the hands all the way up together. Hands come to heart. Maybe taking this moment to come back to your intention. Come back to your breath, get a drink, do what you need to do. Inhale back up. Exhale, fold forward. Bring the hands all the way to the mat, crown of the head, toward the mat as well. Inhale back up, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back, hands to the shin. Ground the palms to jump back into plank chaturanga. Coming all the way down and up. Upward dog. And exhale, bringing the hips to the sky. We're back in our downward dog. Lift the toes, lift the left leg to the sky. We know what to do. Bring that knee all the way forward, but this time we're going to bring it and ground it in front of us. Reach the right or the hands up for crescent lunge. Open up the chest. If that feels good, if not, you can go ahead and stay here. And then we're going to bend or reach those arms right over that front knee. Coming back to center. And then open up that whole front body to that long side of the mat. So now we're going to be preparing for Warrior 2 here, or Virabhadrasana 2. Coming to that front knee. Strong balance pose. Check the arms. Flip that left palm, reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale, bring that left elbow into that left hip area. Reach the right arm over, Parsvakonasana, side angle. Inhale back up, warrior 2. Check the stance. Then we're going to pivot that back foot toward faces forward again. So we're back into that crescent lunge pose. And we're going to reach that right arm back down that leg so we can reach for a reverse crescent lunge. Bringing the body back forward. Yet again, opening up into our warrior 2 stance. And this time, instead of bringing ourselves to the hip, you can stay there. We can actually drop that hand all the way back or down to the mat. So we are into a side angle, an extended side angle, Utthita Parsvakonasana. Exhale, switching sides, right hand comes down, left comes up, revolved. And then bring that left hand down. We're into our runner's lunge. We're going to prep ourselves to bring that leg all the way back to the sky where we started. And then we're going to drop that left foot to meet the right. We're back in our downward dog. I'm going to take a minute just to use the towel here. And then we'll do the other side. Inhale that right leg up to the sky, bringing that knee all the way forward, just like we did the other side, but grounding that front foot. Reach the arms up into crescent lunge. Maybe opening the chest. Hands come back up. Hands gonna go over that front knee. Coming back up, open up the body to the long side of the mat here. So we're in Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 stance. Check ourselves here. Flip that right hand, reverse warrior. Reach back. Exhale that right elbow into that hip area. Reach over side angle, Parsvakonasana. Inhale back up, Warrior 2 stance. Check how we look here. Then we're going to pivot that back foot so it faces forward yet again. Back in our crescent lunge. Reach back if you can. Stay here or just glide that left hand down that back leg so you come into a reverse crescent lunge. Exhale the body forward. Open up the front body all the way toward that long side of the mat yet again. And this time, instead of coming into that side angle, we're actually just bring that right hand all the way down to the mat. Reach up for extended side angle, or Utthita Parsvakonasana. Exhale, switch directions. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up. We're in revolve here. Sweep that right hand back down. We're in our runner's lunge. Reach the right leg to the sky. And coming back down, we're in our downward dog. And now, we're going to lift the toes, bend the knees, and then drop our knees to the mat so that we're in a tabletop position. I forgot my water, which is a darn shame. Hopefully you didn't forget your water as well. Okay, we're now in our tabletop position. You know what this is, cat-cow. Reach the crown of the head back. Exhale, come forward. Coming back to the center, I'm going to reach that left leg back. Right hand comes forward. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right leg comes up. Left hand comes forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hips come to heels. Give the shoulders, the neck a break here. Big deep breath. Release. We're going to walk our hands above the head to the top of the mat. Ground the palms, reach the front body forward and up, upward dog. And then bring the hips to the sky. We're back in our downward dog. Lift the toes, bend the knees, and look forward. Jump between both hands. Coming into Uttanasana, forward fold. Reverse swan dive, bringing the arms all the way up. I'm only doing that with my head because my hair is in my way, so I wouldn't do that. Bring the hands together, and hands come to heart. And now we're going to do some standing poses here. So we're going to bring in our left knee and hold. Open up to the left side. Bringing it back forward, just getting used to that feeling. We're now going to use our two front forefingers and our thumb to grab the front toe, the big toe. You can stay here, come all the way out straight, testing your balance. Come to the next step, which is out to the side. Same thing we did earlier with the bent knee. Bringing it back forward. And if you really want to test yourself and have a good time, bring that knee back to the center, and then we're going to bring it behind us. Glide that hand all the way down to that inside of that foot. Come forward into dancer pose. My hand happens to be touching a door here. That won't always be there, but it is nice. And then bringing that body forward. And if you really want to, you can even bring this into a tree pose, either at the bottom here, if you can see that, or here, but you really don't want to bring it on the knee. Oh, sorry, my son's in the pool and he's having a moment. He's with his dad. Okay. Mom's a little worried. Okay. Inhale the knee up here, hold. Open up to the side. Bring that knee back forward, grabbing the toe. Reach that right leg all the way out straight, hold. Maybe it's a little bent, that's okay. And you're gonna open up. Bringing that right back forward to the center. Maybe coming into that bent knee yet again. And if you really want to have fun with it, you can glide your hand to the inside of that foot, coming into dancer's pose. Bring the body back up. And if you really want to take it to the next level, you can bring your foot here, here, or all the way up here for tree pose. So my pants are quite, so here, that's how it would look. And just in case you didn't see the first, here, here, here. So that's all we're doing. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the body forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, back, flat back, or Uttanasana. Exhale, ground the hands to the mat, jumping back into our chaturanga. Elbows come in, coming all the way down toward the mat. Inhale up, exhale into our downward dog. We're going to begin our cool down by lifting that left leg up to the sky. Bring that knee all the way forward. We're actually going to ground it in front of us. Typically, this is called pigeon. Typically, pigeon pose, you're right, that back leg is going to be face down, but for me, because of my knees, it's much easier for me to do it with my knee kind of bent to the side. But if you're available, come in here. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're here. The point of this is just to let go and release all the tension, open the hips. you're ready, grounding those palms, pushing the torso up here, bringing yourself back to where you can reach that left leg back to the sky, and then back down to meet the other foot. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale the right leg up, bringing that knee all the way forward for pigeon pose on this side. Yet again, usually face down, but mine's going to be out to the side, wherever it feels good for you. And then grounding our palms, pushing that torso back up. Get yourself prepped, bring that right leg all the way back to the sky. And then coming back into our downward dog. Let the toes bend the knees. Coming into tabletop position. Just to prep so we can turn our body over. And then I'm going to change the song so that we can do a little cool down here. I hope you guys don't mind this little moment. I wasn't expecting the playlist to shuffle. You know what? It doesn't matter because I can't find it. Fantastic. So bringing the back all the way to the mat. We're going to drop the knees over to the left side. Reach the right arm up, looking past the right fingertips. Or you can close your eyes. Notice where there's any holding of tension or holding yourself into a position. Just let that go. And then knees come to the center. We're going to drop them to the right side. Reach that left arm up. Look past the left fingertips this time. Bring the knees back to the center. I'm just going to prep for the only inversion I typically do for my classes, which is a shoulder stand. Something you probably did as a little kid. Where you just bring your feet up to the sky, hold your hips, just bring that fresh blood that comes from the limbs all the way down into the vital organs, and just allow yourself to hold here just for a few breaths. If it feels good for you, you could drop the feet all the way above the head for a plow pose. I'm too long, but you get the idea. I'm going to bring the feet back up. And slowly but surely, bringing those hips down. I'm going to grab my two big toes with my forefingers and my thumb again. Open up my hips. Come from side to side. What they call a happy baby. Calming the body, calming the breath and the heart rate. And then bringing the bottoms of the feet together. Maybe the knees are open to the sides, hands are open. We're just going to let go here. And when we're completely open like this in our postures, but also in our life, we're open to receiving the blessings that we've created or we've asked for. and we're always tense and we're closed up. We can't possibly receive. So letting go and surrender opens ourselves up, opens us up to receiving the blessings in our practice, in yoga, and in our life off the mat. Typically in class, I stay here for quite some time, but since we're in a video, stay there as long as you'd like. You can bring your knees in and stretch the legs all the way out for a standard shavasana pose, which looks like this. And again, noticing those places that are holding on tight and just releasing them. Again, feel free to stay in your shavasana as long as you like. But at this time, we'll be ending the recording. And since this is my first time, I hope you allow first room for a little bit of improvement for next time. With that, thank you so much for being here, and hopefully I'll see you all soon in real life. Namaste. Thank you.